it'll come to you in about an hour later, and then you can send it to
Okay.
Phoenix.
Okay, I'm not sure where I find that, but somebody can help me with that. Okay.
Oh,
Wow,
good.
aren't we getting good?
Yes, yes.
Anyway, Monday night's call was on travel and how, and lots of tips regarding that. I'll just go over three of the things that they just mentioned initially was to come up with a game plan for nutrition, hydration, and movement.
Yes, yes.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. We know we've heard that many times. And then check in with your coach as soon as possible when you return home for accountability. But I also think it's a good idea to check in with your coach beforehand to know that to let them know you're going on a vacation and they can help with some alternatives and
Planning, yeah. You said nutrition, movement, and
hydration.
Hydration, yeah, okay.
Yep. And make the main thing, which there's, basically saying is, okay, you're on vacation with your family. Make your family the main thing, not the food. Or if you're wherever you're at, make that vacation the main thing, your focus. And one gal said that they saved a whole lot by using the fuelings because it is really expensive to eat out.
Yes.
So the fuelings were very helpful. And even one gal said that it may be, you need to be flexible. You may want to switch to a different plan. If you're on the 5-in-1, you may want to switch to a 4-in-2 or 4-in-1, whatever seems appropriate. But that would be something that, you could talk with your coach about. And when you get to your destination, also plan, look at your surroundings and where things are at and what the maybe itinerary is going to be, so you really be able to plan ahead. One gal said some things to take along. Make sure you got your water bottle, where the fitness center is, your sneakers and your shoes for walking. You can take your fuelings in a Ziploc. Those can go through security without any problem. One gal even said she eats a raw brownie. So if you don't have a microwave, don't worry about a microwave. There's things that you can eat without needing a microwave.
A raw brownie tastes like chocolate pudding.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yep. So that was a good suggestion. Somebody said bring a frother, a blend jet, a mini blend jet. Bring your own bowls. They had like it looked like maybe styrofoam bowls or something. A mini waffle maker. Some of
That's
those
starting to sound like a lot to haul on an airplane.
Depending, if you're an airplane
here.
or if you're trapped, you may be going by car. Some of
Well,
those
if you're
other
driving,
Car
that's
or
one thing. You're
camper.
trying to get a suitcase on an airplane. That's
Yeah.
too
Some
much.
of that,
Well, a lot of times you can find a microwave
Yeah,
in your
each of these
hotel
are
room
suggestions. You don't have to do them.
or in the lobby, if they provide the breakfast, a lot of times there's a microwave available somewhere in the hotel.
Or
Yeah.
one little bowl and spoon you can wash. You don't have to be disposing.
Yeah.
Have one that
Yeah.
you can wash. You've got a
And-
sink in your bathroom.
and that's what the other gal said. Just take one, instead of
Yeah.
throwing it away, just rewash it. And a good attitude. That was one of the good attitude. Oh, here's Deb is here. Deb's coming. If you're going, take the stairs instead of the elevator, get your extra, scope out the track, get in your water. easy to get dehydrated if you're in the sun a lot. Hi, Deb.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
It's okay. And if you're, there's sweets, just said, take a few bite of your husband's sweets. That's always kind of they talked about too, the 3-bite kind of rule. And some people talked about being on a cruise. And stick with your routine. If you've got your routine of working out, exercising, walking in the morning, the more you can keep your routine
Yeah.
the same, the better. Your fuelings, at the same time, your water, hydrating. And then they talked about thinking about the buffet. Like on a cruise, they have restaurants versus buffet. I mean, both options. Choose the restaurants because you can, you're not tempted so much with all of the choices, but in a restaurant you have, oh, okay. You, better able to make better choices at a restaurant. You can pick, what you want.
But at a buffet, you can take one of each.
Well, I think it depends too on your self-control, because you can
You
choose healthier things off of a
can.
buffet. But
Which
if
is
you-
why Betty doesn't go to buffets if she can help it.
I used to nickname them the trough. And I try to avoid them too, because you're so tempted, because it all looks good, to take a little bit of each. So then I tried taking a teaspoon of each item. Well, you still have a plate piled like this at a buffet. I mean, that's not a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Self-control is good, Wendy.
Sandy,
if
have you ever
have it.
gone to a buffet Have you ever gone to a buffet restaurant but ordered off the menu?
Well, yeah,
oh,
Because that's
Yeah.
an
Oh.
option too.
okay, yep.
That's
And they did say, like if you are going to the restaurant, ask for double vegetables instead of the rice.
Mm. Yeah.
Especially watch out for the high caloric drinks like mocktails that are really high in sugar. They all look so good, but
And they taste good too, let's be honest.
oh yeah, they do taste good.
Yeah.
And you're on vacation, so limit the desserts and she said the kryptonite food, which are like rolls, those kind of things that that additional foods that they serve with the meal.
yeah.
Focus on your why and what you want. Yes, you can do this. It's worth it. You'll be more present. Oh gosh, Carrie, did you have anything else? Did you see the Monday night? Uh-oh, she's back.
She,
Carrie, did you see Monday night? Do you have any other?
No, I didn't, and sorry,
Okay,
my internet is more kicking me out than letting me be in the room.
okay.
Oops.
But yeah, vacation shouldn't be that stressful. Even if you're on the 5 and 1, they really, focus that you can switch to a different plan, for temporarily, maybe if the 4x2 and 1 is to add something in that you normally aren't doing, but it's not that you can't switch plans and feel good about that and still,
Sharon. One of the things that stuck with me was that she said, take what you need to be able to microwave your fuelings, like buy the cups you need that will go in a microwave. And I had just never thought, just take those, buy a package and take them with you when you travel so that you can make your own fuelings.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was a great tip for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. You know how short we want to make this or long we want to make this.
Yeah.
How's the,
And Wendy, did you have any? Because you said you had to leave in half an hour. You've been traveling more.
yeah, somebody that's been traveling, have any extra
yeah.
tips?
I was gone this weekend, and so I went to a sewing retreat, and I had a wonderful time. And I did all this. I took a jug of water with me to make sure I had fresh water, and I took all my fueling. I took twice the amount of fuelings, so that when I was there, if one didn't work out, I could do another one. And I stuck with it the whole time. The one thing that I did different was for breakfast, I would always have some bacon or couple pieces of bacon or sausage, whatever was there, because I knew at night I'm not getting my 5 or 6 ounces of the meat at night, And so I knew you can take a serving and get about a good 3 or 4 ounces. So in the morning, that's what I did. I'd join in and have a piece of sausage and a piece of bacon with it. Believe you me, there was junk food galore. There were 2 tables heaped with junk food, and I avoid them. I would have each night I have a little bowl of the popcorn, because I could have that. So I took a little bowl of popcorn and had that for a little snack. And they were in awe. They just said such nice things to me for, "You're sticking to it. You're really good." And the good thing was, when I came home, I was gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I came home, and I have been steady at 70 pounds for several weeks now. Now I'm at 71 pound, and I've been at 71 pound Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I lost a pound going on vacation. I think that was wonderful. And
Hey,
what I
buddy.
yeah, and then I had I took a bowl and a spoon like that. And what I would do is, just with the wipes, I would just wipe it out, rinse it out. But we had a bathroom to rinse in, so you rinse it out in the bathroom, and then I'd take a wipe and just wipe it down. And then I had my little bowl and spoon if I needed it. And so I took stuff like that. It worked. Worked really, really well. And it was a sewing retreat, and I went and I sewed, and I got so much done, and I loved it. It was so much fun. But I wasn't hanging out at the table there. I wasn't. I'd walk by. It looked good. In fact, my mouth waters right now thinking about it. But I walked by.
But that's all history now. It's all behind you.
That's
Keep
right.
moving
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
So- And so you got through that, and so you can know you can do it again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
you know,
it really didn't bother me at all, because no one hassled me. And it really didn't
Good.
bother me. The one thing that might have tempted me, there was of the, the Chex Mix, which you make that crunchy, they had a bag of that there, but nobody ever opened it. And of course, I wasn't about to open it. But I don't know if it was open. I don't know if I might not have found my hand in there, but that was the only thing that really the muffins didn't, the sweets, the candy, the chocolate covered this, and I did real well.
Well, I'm
But
super proud of you. And that was
I-
even before the Monday night tips.
Yeah.
And you were already
Yes.
planning ahead.
Yeah, everything that you're saying is like, I did that and I did that. And the great thing, but you know what? The beauty of this program is you're programmed a little bit. You have a way of preparing for this stuff. A normal diet doesn't have that for you. You don't have that, but this does. It preps you. You take small steps. What can I do to better this? I slept there. I would go to bed at 2:00 in the morning, and I'd get up at 6:21 every morning.
Ooh.
That's a miracle for me. That is a miracle. 4
Yeah.
hours and
I think
21
you need
minutes.
another retreat, Betty. That's great.
So yes, it was really, it was wonderful. And we laughed and had a good time. It was
And
everything it was supposed to be.
like I said, it was about the gathering, not about
Yes.
the food. It
No,
was about
no.
the fellowship and the
Yeah.
friends and what was I gonna say?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
reason for getting together. I mean, the reason for your vacation, the reason for your
Yeah.
social gathering. That's the focus.
Yeah.
And I bet you were a big inspiration to a whole bunch of other ladies.
I don't know.
Whether they said
came
it or
home.
not.
Yes.
Yeah.
They came home with a box of dilly bar. They went for each one dilly bar, and they came home with a box with 12 in it. And then they were all weekend trying to get it's you eat you eat. No, I didn't eat one. And they weren't after me, but they were after everyone. And I mean, if someone walked by in the parking lot, they were practically leaning out, why you dilly bar, just so I don't know, but I was a good influence, not there. What I'm hoping is when they get home that I was a
Yeah.
good influence.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were probably talking about you all the way home.
Yeah.
And they were saying good things.
Yeah.
They were saying
Yeah.
good things
Yeah.
all the way
Oh, yeah.
home.
Yeah. Yeah. So it worked. It was a wonderful time. And
Good.
I'm not sick from it. I'm not, they may have tummy aches. I do not have a stomach. I'm not sick. I'm fine, And my goal, is to go 3,000 steps. And so I have, over the last couple of weeks, I've some days get up to 3,000 steps. I'm elated there every day, 4,000 steps, 4,000, over 4,000 steps.
That's awesome.
So I'm sitting there sewing, but I'm walking somewhere or another.
Well, great. Thanks for sharing, Betty. Great wins. Does
You're
anybody else have
welcome.
any wins for the week? Had any
Well-
wins for the week?
Well,
No.
I can talk.
Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. It's Martha again.
Hi, Martha.
So
Hi.
I went to the Berkshire Hathaway Realtor Convention in New Orleans.
Wow.
So that was tough, right? Because
Yeah.
pretty much they kind of schedule your day for you. You only have very short amount of time to get fuel inside of you. And usually everybody just goes to the fastest, easiest, processed thing that they can grab their hands on, because you have to get to the next event. And it's basically 3 days. Of course, in New Orleans, you can imagine there's beignets and there's alcohol and there's hurricanes, as they call them, everywhere, which are basically giant bottles of sugar. And the good thing is because I've been doing this with you guys, the sugar never even attracted me, kind of like the way Betty looked at the sweets and she wasn't even tempted. The hurricanes never even made me look twice. So it was pretty easy to say no to the alcohol. The hardest part for me, honestly, was the beignets, because one of the things that I like to do is I like to experience a place, right? Something cultural of that place, then I want to be part of it. So I did have one beignet and they come in packages of 3, which already is tempting people not to stay good, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And a
Yeah.
beignet is nothing more than a donut, right? And so I was able to have one, but kind of like Betty, because I was at a convention, I was walking and I was doing 8 to 10,000 steps.
Oh, good.
Right. So I was like, oh, that beignet burned off a long time ago. So I was really happy because when I came home, of course, I waited until I landed on a Friday. On Monday is when I usually check on how I'm doing. And I had lost 2.5 pounds while I was there from all the walking. And so now officially I'm at 23 pounds.
Oh, awesome. Good job.
Thank
Great
you.
wins.
Glad
Wonderful.
that you did the one beignet. I'll tell you why, because I feel the same way. When I'm in a new place, I want to experience the culture. What's the point of being there if you're not going to experience it? And it didn't do any harm, as you noticed. So
Yes.
I encourage that. Don't deprive yourself of an experience that you may never have again. Enjoy it. Embrace
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Awesome.
and I think I heard somebody else on the video say they took food with them. And I also did that too. I felt kind of funny because I was stuffing my carry-on with fueling. And I was like, well, I'm gonna do it. I figured moms do it with their babies, so
Yes.
it's the same.
No
Yep.
problem.
Yeah, and it was just easy to have that in my backpack. If I got hungry, I just had my own stuff.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good
So-
connection, saying babies, like moms with their babies. Because what has to happen is we need to be the mom babying ourselves. We need to
Yes.
take the responsibility of babying ourselves.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Cindy.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been able to walk. I, as so many people do, have a lot of problems with my back. And I aggravated a pinched nerve with trying to walk too much. So I started going to a gym that has a warm water pool. And I walk and do other exercises in the pool, which is a lot gentler on your
Yes.
joints, and the warm water just really feels great. So I'm not commenting anymore on the walking challenge pages, but I'm doing what I can do.
Yes. Yes.
But you are doing
But
the
you-
walking challenge, just like
Yeah.
last week they were talking to me about, I haven't been doing my 3 to 5 mile walks because I just haven't had the opportunity. But I'm running down halls and carrying boxes up and down stairs.
Yeah,
It's just because the piece of paper says a certain thing doesn't mean you're not doing your challenge.
yeah,
You are doing
Yeah.
your challenge really
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
I agree. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
And-
Deb, I love that. I love that everybody has a plan A and you're just doing plan B. And then
Yeah.
whenever you're able to get back to plan A, you go back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
But
And the
you found,
suggested dailies are just that. They're suggestions,
Yeah.
If you haven't come up with ideas yourself, just to keep a variety. And the idea is intentional movement
Yep.
Yeah.
in
Yes.
your range of capability.
yeah,
Right.
you found a way,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
you didn't quit. You didn't quit on the challenge. You just found a
Right.
way that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
perfect.
We don't
I did for a few
compare Deb
days.
to Martha. Just because you're not running the Ironman doesn't mean you're not doing the
Yeah. Well, I
Same
felt sorry
thing.
for
It's all the same.
myself, for a few days because I couldn't check off that box, but
Yeah.
got over that.
You know
No,
what?
I'm
Just
so
just
into
put a new
rules,
label
like,
on
I
that
thought
box.
I thought I had to do exactly what the paper said, 'cause that's just the way I'm built. Then I got same thing. I just kind of got upset with myself until
Yeah.
last week. You all gave me the freedom to accept that I'm doing something
Yeah.
different. 3 trips
Yeah.
up and down the stairs today with boxes so I could clean out my living room because my family's coming for late St. Patrick's Day dinner tonight.
Okay.
I now have the first floor looking like a normal house. Go to the basement, it's a disaster, but I've got space on the first floor that's not making me crazy every moment of the day.
Yeah, that's
Good for you.
great.
Right.
Good for you.
That's me too. I haven't been doing the walking, but I cleaned the top of my fridge today, and that's been like a long time.
That's good.
Yesterday I
Yeah.
did my upper cabinets and I couldn't move. I was like in bed for the rest of the day.
Because it's movement and
And I
it
pull
counts.
weeds.
It all
Yeah.
counts. It's
And-
movement.
yeah.
You're not sitting on your bum watching
Yes.
TV.
Yeah,
Isn't that the, what do they call it? The NEAT or the, no?
Yeah.
The
Uh-huh.
NEAT, it's still movement. It's whatever, I don't know the acronym,
I don't either.
Yeah.
acronym for it, but
And the other thing I did, I think I told you a few weeks ago, I got rid of a lot of my clothes. They just went away.
good.
Made a huge hole in the storage closet in the basement. Well, guess what just got filled up in that hole? All of mommy's clothes, because she keeps asking for things. But I told Steve, this is a temporary situation. This space, when she is gone, is going to be empty.
Yes.
But in the
Yeah.
meantime, for all of our sanity, I'm just hanging on to everything because she remembers, I want this outfit, or I want this outfit, or bring me my St. Patrick's Day sweatshirt. Thank goodness I still had that. She had a great time.
yeah,
Good.
there, non-exercise
Yes.
activity, thermogenesis.
Nice.
Thank Thank you, Martha.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, and part of the
Roxy's here.
definition is energy expended for everything we do that it is not sleeping, eating, or sports
Yeah,
Yeah,
like activity.
that's good.
that's
Yeah,
great.
everything else, movement.
Yep.
Isn't
Ra-
that neat?
Yeah, yeah.
It is neat.
That's a good way to remember it then.
Yeah, that's neat. That counts. Bonus.
Roxy's here. Do you have anything, Roxy, to add to, did you see Monday nights, or we're just talking about wins and celebrations too? You have anything you want to share?
Yeah, Roxy's got her group in Spanish and they've been walking every day.
And
Rox-
or even the walking challenge? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the walking challenge, but now I'm driving. I can't really talk.
Okay.
I better listen to you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks snowy out there in your
Yeah.
picture.
A little bit. Yes. So I better listen to
Okay.
Yeah,
And
she's
I
really
wanted
been
to
trying to
say
stay
too,
with the daily.
if you didn't look in the chat, I found that link. I put that link in there from AARP. There's a lot of free online fitness classes you can do.
Oh,
Oh, did you put it in the chat here or on the
Yeah,
Facebook
so it's
chat?
not in the chat here. I can move it, but I put it in
Yeah,
the
'cause Betty's not
messenger.
on
Oh.
Facebook. She might
Oh,
like
the
that.
other one.
yeah.
I can move it. You don't have to be an AARP member, but
Is
there's
it in the
some-
healthy habits chat or which chat are you talking about?
Yeah, in the healthy habits, I think. I put
Yeah,
it.
if you could put it here too, that'd be great.
I'll go grab it. Yeah,
Since
Well,
we're
they
all
have
here
it
right now,
supported.
but yeah.
I was doing some
See-
other like speakers and things, and then I noticed they have all kinds of stuff, like from chair yoga to line dancing to tons and tons
Nice.
of stuff. So you might want to look
Yeah,
at
I've
it.
been doing Pilates in bed. I like the chair idea too.
Yes, chairs are nice.
It's very
Eh.
practical.
Amy also put in, I think it was in our healthy habits chat about
I
the
know.
discounts for seniors or whatever. Some,
yeah.
a lot of different, it starts anywhere from probably 50 years old to above. So that's
Well,
kind
a
of
lot of the health insurance plans have silver sneakers and other
Yes, yeah.
things like that, where if you're my age, you get everything, right? You can go to
Yeah.
any of them and just show your little card or your pass and say, I'm here to exercise, or I'm here to
Yeah.
sleep.
Nice.
yeah.
I'm in the process of picking my Medicare plans right now. So I don't know what I'm going to end up with, but hopefully
Very
some-
practical.
Well, I think every one of them has some sort of plan like that. I mean, they're different, but every one of them has something like that for seniors. Because
Yeah, I
I've
don't know.
renewed a lot between my mom and me, getting different plans.
Yeah.
Now I have to find a plan that the county approves for her, and there's 3 choices, and I don't know anything about them. So that's my next challenge. Seems like every day I
Well,
complete something and then I
Right.
have to deal with something else.
Yeah.
Keeps me on my toes.
Well, and the nice thing about those, I mean, obviously discount and free is nice, but yeah, seniors, we're a little more concerned about our health.
So see if we get
And
off this call at on time at 1 o'clock Central, you can click that link and there's a seated stretching and strengthening workshop
Oh, fun.
Oh,
at 1 o'clock. And there's a fitness dance thing at 1 o'clock Central. There's
So
tons
right
of
after
stuff.
we're done
Every
here.
single day, there's a whole list in there of things. Zumba at
and we
Oh.
don't have to go anywhere. We can do it in the comfort of our homes.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and these are all, it
Thank
says free
you.
online event, and you do not need to be an AARP member.
Yeah.
That's what I like about these possibilities at home, because my thing, except for the Arboretum, which I love, or kayaking, I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go to a gym. I've never wanted to get myself activated to go to a gym. So if I can do something in my living room at my pace,
Yeah.
much better choice.
Yes, I agree.
Excellent tips. Those are so helpful. And see, what I'm hearing from you guys is that you are actually habit stacking. Like you're used to doing how many small meals a day. And now you add to that, okay, now I'm going to bring this with me when I go somewhere. or you're habit stacking that, oh, I want to get my movement in, whether it's walking or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and you look for something to add with that and bring extra water, so those are forming a good habit and just adding something to it. That's
Yeah.
also the atomic habits, 1% improvement in what you're
Yeah.
doing. And it just helps you stay conscious of it. And that's because you got healthy mind already going on. So see how all the things we're learning and community, we help each other. So love all you guys. Great.
And I love that 2 of the group traveled and came home weighing less.
That's
That is
awesome.
just so inspiring. You should be so
Yes.
proud. Pats on the back.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Or riddles. And,
Yes, very,
and we'll hear from Amy next week. I don't know, but she's on the
Yeah.
road with her mother-in-law today. So we'll see how that,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
that trip ends up.
All right.
Yeah.
I have to drop off and get to my little volunteer work, but it was good to see you all.
okay.
You too,
Okay.
Wendy. Thanks
Absolutely.
for
And
the tip.
thank you, Wendy.
Bye.
Thanks for
Right.
coming, Wendy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sharing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bye, Belle.
Well, I have a
Anybody-
question. Could I ask?
Okay.
This is totally kind of off track, but I'm just wondering how many of you are also coaches?
Sharon. And
No.
Sharon and Roxy.
I feel so good now. I figured you were all coaches.
I'm not an official coach. I feel like I'm an example and I'm encouraging to many people, but I have not
Yes.
signed up to be a coach, and I
Yeah.
honestly don't intend to. At
Yeah.
this stage of my life, with everything I'm trying to deal with, I don't have 1 minute extra to concentrate
Right.
on anything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I do when I post things when I'm out talking with my friends, and granted, I've gained back 40 of the 80 I lost. At this moment in time, I'm up 40 from the 80 I had lost. But it's okay. I am still on many parts of the program. I'm still feeling really good. I'm feeling good about myself, and I share that with people. And if they ask questions, I tell them that there's this great community group you can join. There's an online presence that's free that you can go study yourself. There's this possibility if you need to have fuelings to help you along, that's a possibility. I said I can get you in touch with my coach if you're interested. I mean, I'm still walking the talk. I'm just not an official coach.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
great.
And
Yeah.
and thank you for sharing that, Sandy, because that's so important in your 40 that, they were lost, but they found you. It wasn't like rebound instant either. You had a whole lot of life happen in between, but
And-
you
and plus-
still have good habits.
Yeah.
And you wake up, you get up, you get dressed, and you show up here on Wednesdays.
I do.
That's, there
Yep.
you're here on Wednesdays. That's inspiration.
And I still make my bed and I still get dressed within a
Yeah.
reasonable time. I mean, I do lay in bed for a little bit thinking before I get up, but that's okay.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
that's not a
Steve and I
bad
are
thing.
still doing our devotions. I mean, I have habits in place that I have not messed with. And so
Good,
I'm focusing
good.
on those, happy
Yeah.
about maintaining
That's
those.
great.
And that's what it's about. It's the daily, the weekly habits.
Yeah.
And when those are anchored in, you can add something else. Don't do it all at once. All these suggestions, that's what lots of different people have done over the years. You
Yes.
do
Yeah.
the one thing you can do today.
And I need to get the mindset, I need to concentrate on 5 pounds, not 40, because that has gotten me so messed
Yes.
up in the past. Being
Yeah.
overwhelmed, I need to concentrate on a small amount at a time and,
Yeah.
embrace each success with that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, Martha.
Martha.
Jump in.
I'll jump in. I think something that has helped me, because I go through the exact same struggles everybody else, right? And I'm thinking, oh, wow, I have another whole lifetime to continue to go through these struggles. But I literally live from week to week. So don't even think 5 pounds. Just think in this week, what can I do? So like this morning, normally I get up and I immediately go work out and then I go eat my breakfast. But this morning I didn't feel good. I didn't want to do it, but I still put the clothes on, the workout clothes. I went, sat down, had my breakfast, and then you know how food just makes you feel a little better. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good now. So then I went downstairs
Good.
to go walk on the treadmill, and I did it differently. Obviously, it wasn't my normal workout, but I got 20 minutes in anyway. And so it's just one of those things where you just have to every day make a decision to show up for yourself.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
even if it looks different than it did yesterday.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
so great. Thank you for sharing that, Martha.
Yeah.
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 We have Barbara coming. Hi, Barb. Glad you can join us.
Hope
There
she's
she's coming.
connecting.
Yep, she's coming.
Oh,
Hi, Barb. You are on mute, so if you wanna. We're just talking about our wins and celebrations for the week, and oops, there goes Carrie again.
Oh, poor Carrie.
She just comes and goes.
she's got bouncy internet.
Oh.
Wow.
She
Poor
might
thing.
she might be back, she might not. We don't know. She just pops up. Anyway. Barb, do you want to share anything? Does anybody else have?
Nothing special for me, but thank you for asking.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Carrie's back.
We're giving you a bad time, Carrie. We never know if you're coming back or not, so.
Oh,
But, okay, good. Anybody else?
That's
Well,
me
let's
stuck
see,
in suspended animation. Go ahead.
I
Sarah.
forgot how many days we got for the walking challenge. We're on day 20. Today's day 20. I don't even.
So
19 or
11.
20.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
on the
Well, it ends on the
1st, I
30th, so we have
think,
10 more
so-
days.
10 more
Yeah.
days. Yeah, wow. It's going fast, but it has been people are really participating. That's fun.
that's good.
Posting things, and we know they're doing it, whether they're probably posting or not. So that's good.
Yeah.
Or reading the tips.
And I just want to say, yes, that the daily tips are super helpful, whether you're doing the challenge or not. And that's why Amy wanted the room open today, because you guys are pulling together, and this is what it's about.
They've also been sharing some really good recipes. Has anybody tried any of the recipes?
Where are you finding recipes?
On the Optimal Life.
Okay.
Some, not every day, but there's recipes that are get posted during the
It
during the
comes
challenge.
in with the daily tips,
Okay.
Yeah.
challenge, and the
Well,
tips.
sadly, I just don't even have time to go look at those some days. I'm just,
Well, they'll
okay.
be there. They'll continue to be there. So it's not,
I can go back later when I have a minute.
yeah.
I've been
Um,
saving them, but I'm still on my 5 and 1, so I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm
I'm
just
5
being
and
very
1.
basic.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one still on the 5 and 1, but
I have
I
a cupboard
like
full,
it.
I have a cupboard full of feelings to get back to the 5 and 1. It's
Yeah.
like we're all
I
exhausted.
enjoy
Yeah.
it. I like it. It's really helpful for me, and it just takes a lot of that, because if I had to sit and plan, then that's when I would be tempted. And this way it's like, I have this right here. You want to think about it? You think of on one of these and just pick a color, any color, pull it out, And yeah, I do that, and I don't go anywhere without. I grab a bar and a crunchie and stick them in my pocket wherever I go. That way, if I get stuck somewhere, I have something right there, right now, that I can fill. So
Well, I was reflecting back to when I first did the 5-in-1 and lost, the 80 pounds.
Yeah.
I had a big bowl in the corner of my kitchen with all the packets in it, and you're right,
Yeah.
just pick a color, any color. And
Yeah.
and that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I just need to get them out in a bowl again so I can see them, and then I'll, instead of
Yeah.
seeing all the other stuff on the kitchen counter, which Mr. Steve brings, I could look at my bowl of fuelings. Maybe I'll try that.
That's an idea.
Because they are pretty packages, they are pretty
Yeah.
different colors. Sadly, the light colored ones with the white printing, I can't read. Like light
Oh.
yellow and the pale, I can't read the instructions or anything because I'm colorblind and those colors blend.
Oh,
So,
no, no.
so I just sort of guess how much water, how long, yeah, whatever. It usually works.
Thank you for saying that, Sandy. Our coaches need to write into corporate. It's like, who puts white lettering on a yellow package anyway? Really?
Thank you. And, I mean, I don't, seriously, what are you thinking? Even people who aren't colorblind probably would have trouble with that combination.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
Well, if you ever really
Gotta
want to
be
know what it
practical, right?
says, just bring it here and we'll tell you, and you can write it down on a piece of paper.
yeah.
So,
Thank you,
That,
Deb.
that'll inspire me
Also
to get
very
it out of the back
practical.
of the cupboard, right? It's like my life book is now sitting beside me. Have I opened it? Nope, but it's now
Yeah.
sitting right beside me.
No,
I'm
but that's
looking
a huge step already. That's a
yeah,
big step for 4
at
years,
it. Just
Sandy.
baby steps, it's the mama
That's
taking
right.
care of the baby, and it's baby steps.
yeah.
I had mine put into 2
Like Amy suggested.
yeah, like Amy
Oh, like the
suggested.
spiral binder?
Yes, spiral binder, and I really like that because, it's not so big, and I don't know, I like the spiral part of it. So,
Yeah, and that's just it. Whatever step gets you, one step closer to your goals, your next
Yeah.
best habit.
Mhm.
yep,
And that's why we're here for fun ideas. Well,
well,
thank you everybody for pulling together today.
yeah,
Yeah, we don't have to
Yeah.
go the full hour. We don't have to
No.
go over.
no,
But it was great to check
we had a
in.
good, yes, I'm glad everybody came, because we
Yeah.
like the encouragement and want to give the support,
And thank you, Roxy, for
And
just
the idea of
joining in and
having
listening, and be safe with your
fueling
driving.
candy. Amy's still offering a bunch.
What was that? Oops,
Oh, she froze up.
she's
She
froze.
did go away, but she's frozen. There, try it again, Carrie. You froze up.
Yeah. Just remember, Amy's offering the buddy system. If someone wants to split a package and order, and maybe someone wants to try fuelings, or you have someone that lives close to you, if it's, husband, wife, mother, daughter, neighbor, workmate, and you want to split, she's offering snack packs. If you want just the easy to go shakes and bars, you can make
So how do you do that?
half
You
order.
tell her what you want, and then does it get shipped to me and I pay her?
Yeah, it's going to be one shipping. That's why I say if it's someone kind of close to you.
Oh, I see. Two
Oh,
people.
so the
maybe
two
you know
I
people.
thought
someone
you
wants to
meant
try
she
it.
was doing it. Oh, because you have to ship it to one place and then get it delivered to that
Right,
shared person.
right. But ask her. I mean, she'll be home in the next couple days, but just write to her, and then you can get that order in so you can have it, next week
Yeah. I
or
wonder,
before the
I
end of the
wonder,
month.
Margot lives close to me, we discovered. I don't know where she is today, but
Oh,
that
yeah.
might be somebody I can talk to. Because I don't have bars or Krispies. I have a bunch of like soups and potatoes, and they're just sitting there because I just can't get inspired. And then you can't carry those in your purse to maybe need if you need a quick stack. That does not.
Yeah, that's when you need the bowl and the microwave and
Yeah.
yeah. But that's why she designed snack packs. It's a great idea. And if you know someone who
Yeah.
wants to just give them a try, or you want to split an order, someone's new, or if someone, wants to get started again with those, get with Amy.
That's good to know. Thank you. Well, she's frozen again.
Okay, well, maybe we'll call that
Call it a wrap.
Call it a wrap. I couldn't think what
Yeah.
I wanted to say.
Thank
Call
you
it a
for
wrap.
Lady Sharon. Thank you everybody for sharing today. It's been really
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah.
Thank
Very
you
good.
guys. I appreciate you
y'all.
letting me be part of the group.
Yep. Yep. Take care.
Bye.
See you, everybody.